And I think we're live on the interwebs. Hello, everybody. Ryan here from Cardboard Conjecture Podcast and Bridge City Boardgamers here in Saskatoon. And we got a special Wednesday night going on here. We got not Rob, but another R. We've
Riley.
got Riley. Introduce yourself, Riley.
Yeah, I'm Riley Stock from the Board Game Community Show podcast. Do I need to pretend to be Canadian?
Of course you do. You always got.
I got. I've got my maple syrup here,
Perfect. You're blending in just fine.
Let's go ride our polar bears.
Okay. Here in Saskatoon, just the past couple of days, we just got blasted with a winter storm, and so we did. So we got I got my fresh, like, really sore shoulders and pectoral muscles from all the shoveling to get out of my driveway this morning. Yeah, and
you're feeling like you got a good workout.
Oh, if you asked me this morning, I thought I was going to pass out at one point in time because it's like there's so much snow.
Oh no. I don't think I could move further north because I am not a snow person.
Oh gosh. It reminded me of, like, why do I live in a place where the wind hurts my face?
Yeah.
So
poor choice.
Poor choices. I've got it up on the screen here. You can follow Riley on Twitter at Riled Nerd. I think he just changed that to just recently.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
I did, like, yesterday, I think.
Yeah, so it's on there. My Twitter handle, my personal Twitter handle, at Mr. Rao643 is on there. Where Riley reached out to me, or I guess we've been communicating for a back and forth for a while now, and he finally bit the bug to get into Arkham Horror, the card game. I think he said he needed to fill out an order or something. You should tell the story.
Well, it was on my back wish list, you know. I was like, eventually I'll get it, and then I did an interview with Phil from Organized Fun, another great podcast, and he said that was his favorite game. And then you and I talked, and you and I are so alike in our likes of games that and you said it was one of your favorite games, mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, well, I gotta get it now. And
yeah, it came from two credible sources.
I know. Exactly. And so I was like, I gotta move it up. I have the second edition and third edition of the board game, mm-hmm. And I love both of those, but they I don't know, I think I'm more excited about this than I was about those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. So
that's it.
Yeah, so Riley picked up he's got the revised core set, the one that just released not too long ago. Straight out of the box, can play 1 to 4 players. None of this buying multiple core box business that they used to do. Really like that new release model. So he picked that up, and he was showing me some of the things. I didn't pick it up. I've been an Arkham Horror card game player for a while now. I've played quite a bit. I still would not consider myself an expert in the game, but hey, I think I know my way around the game quite a bit. That revised core set looks really, really sweet, and it comes with a chaos bag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show that.
You guys show that off, because I just have a plain old white bag here. Yeah, look at that thing. It's got the nice, like, embroidery on it.
Pretty.
Yeah, look at this thing. This is so just dark and plain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks nice too. That looks great.
But
get the revised edition.
I think I just need to pay like $60 for that revised edition just for the bag.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure it'll go on sale. It's the holidays, right? You could probably find it on sale somewhere.
Probably. So Riley knows, from what I understand, he knows a little bit about the game. He's a Marvel Champions player too.
Yes.
And if people follow Bridge City Boardgamers and Cardboard Conjecture, you know we love Marvel Champions. So very similar style of game, but what makes Arkham Horror so different and unique and lovely is the strong story narrative that you play through in a sitting, in a scenario. Unlike Marvel Champions, yeah, there's a scenario, but the narrative really isn't the focal point, I would say, in Marvel Champions. Well, at least not yet. Maybe they'll create a campaign expansion in the future. That maybe it does.
I hope so.
That kind of does what this does. Like, yeah.
I think that would be the dream. That was actually one of the reasons I put off getting this for so long, was because I was worried it would dethrone my Marvel Champions, because this just sounded so much more extensive and more involved, and Marvel Champions is fun. I love that game.
Yeah, well, you'll pick up on a lot of things that, at least in the card play, on your end, like your player cards, you'll see a lot of similarities into. But in this one, you're not going to be paying cards to play other cards like in Marvel Champions. You're actually going to have to carry out. You have to actually collect resources in order to play out those cards. So.
Nice.
Yeah, so
which was another difference between our sets, is I have a 3 and a 5.
Right.
Except you've got your fancy stuff.
I've got fancy bits coming along here. Shout out to Team Covenant. They do a lot of like weekly streams. They do Marvel Champion stuff. They do Arkham Horror stuff. They do some other games that I'm really into, like Ashes Reborn. I did some Wednesday streams with Rob from Meeple Dungeon. We did an Ashes Reborn stream. Team Covenant does some of that stuff too. Team Covenant covers Flesh and Blood, another collectible card game that Rob and I have been getting into. So shout out to Team Covenant, and you can go onto their web store and get these really fancy, nice player trays that you can house your player card in. And then they also got these tokens. I'm going to try and hold it up here. You got these acrylic tokens for your sanity and also for your health.
So pretty.
And then they also come with resource tokens. So there's a 1 resource, and on the other side you can get a 3.
Okay, so that's your the crates and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the crates.
Nice.
And then also, I don't think I showed Riley these yet though, but I have like acrylic Doom tokens.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, so 2 Doom, 1 Doom.
Oh, that's nice.
And then these are my acrylic Clue tokens.
Oh, wow.
So
that looks awesome. Does it have 2 clues on the other side?
No, it doesn't have 2 clues on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then eventually, when we advance the scenario to off an Etsy store, I purchased these acrylic pathway markers to kind of show the connections between some locations. Now, in the introductory scenario, it's not too crazy, not from what I remember. So keeping track of what's connected to what is not so bad. But in later scenarios, in expansion scenarios, the maps can get quite involved. Having some way to mark which locations connected to another one is kind of nice to have. But so I bought those off an Etsy store. I can't remember what they were called, but every little bit helps us in this game.
How many plays do you think of this game you have?
Oh my gosh. We would have to be well above like 60 to 70, probably about that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've played the introductory campaign when it first came out. I played it a few times. I showed some people around Saskatoon what it was about when I was starting getting into it. So I played the introductory campaign a few times. The next one after this, the Dunwich Legacy, that one's a fantastic campaign. I would say it's like my favorite campaign is the Dunwich Legacy. It does so many neat things. It has a really, really good story behind it. I've played that one about 3 times. I just take some different investigators through it.
Yeah.
And I've played all of the other campaigns up until the new one that just released. I just did an unboxing video, released it yesterday on the Bridge City Boardgamers, and I can't wait to get into that one because it's got like an Antarctic feeling. And I feel it's very thematic for what happened today in Saskatoon. It's very cold and lots of snow, so I feel like I should like go play it out on my deck or something like that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, go outside and play it.
Go
Have
in my
snow falling on you.
maybe I'll just like set up a table in my garage and leave the garage door open and just let the cold breeze come in.
There you go. Yeah, you got to immerse yourself somehow.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So tonight we're going to teach Riley how to play. And we are going to take him through the very first campaign that comes in that core box called The Night of the Zealot. I'm pretty sure. I've always said Zealot. I don't know if it's Zealot or...
I was about to joke and say, like, I think it's Zealot, but I'm pretty sure it's Zealot.
Yeah. And yeah, the very first scenario is called The Gathering. Ooh. The Gathering of Minds and everything.
Do we want to read all the narrative stuff as we go?
I was going to ask you, should we read the narrative? This wouldn't be like a true Arkham playthrough if we didn't actually read the narrative.
I think we've got to.
You got to? Do you want to do, you do some improv classes?
I passed 101, but that's only because I paid money to pass.
You heard it here, folks. If you want to pass your classes, you have to pay your way.
Exactly. In one way or another, you've got to pay. If you're not good enough. If you're good enough, you just pass, I think.
If any of my students are watching tonight, if you want to pass your class, you have to pay your way.
Yep. Board games might be a good way for Mr. Rao, you know.
Christmas season's coming up. I've got a few things on my wish list. Awesome. Well, we can take turns.
Yeah.
Like we can take turns. Do you want to read that very first part?
Yeah, the Ghoul's Hunger?
Yeah.
Can I read is the question. It's not going to be worth it to have this on there.
Nah.
All right. Friday, September 18th, 1925, Arkham, Massachusetts. It is the end of a long and abnormally hot summer. The first hints of autumn beckon, but a heavy heat persists relentless. A silent, unspoken anger grips the town. Tempers are short, and in the last week alone, there have been numerous reports of townspeople coming to heated, violent blows with one another over simple misunderstandings. And now, a call from James Hankerson. He claims to have found a dismembered body in his barn. Blaming the weather would be too easy. There is something wrong with this town, and not a whole lot this old soothsayer can do to stop this slide. My auguries indicate a small group of investigators will soon take note of these strange happenings and set forth to make things right. I'll be watching their progress, but I won't be holding my breath.
Ooh, ominous stuff. I have I don't even know I don't know what an augury is.
I don't either. That's why I was like, what? Okay.
That seems like an odd word.
Yeah, like I was thinking there's augers in in an assembly line or something, or
awesome.
Something that rotates. I don't know.
Okay, so before we do the next little bit, we're going to do our setup, which I think I have a little bit of stuff set up already. Really, this is the part before we actually even do any of this stuff. We set up our characters. This is where we get to actually choose our investigators. Yeah. And so, Riley, who did you choose?
Daisy Walker. And you can see, I did see some of her old art, and this is newer.
Yeah, this would be the concept of Daisy Walker from the original.
Oh yeah, she looks more scared there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yours. She looks very confident. Like, I'm just gonna take this book off the shelf and see what it has inside.
Yeah, I think she also looks a little younger. What do you think? Maybe no, maybe not.
Very close.
Pretty, yeah.
It's the shading. It's the shading in the old one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's like flavor text on the back. Do we want to? I haven't read that. Do you want to read those two?
Go for it.
Okay. learn a little bit about Daisy Walker, the librarian. As a respected librarian at Miskatonic University, Daisy had always felt that books were the most important thing in her life. She explored in fiction what she abhorred in life: horror, violence, fear. Then she stumbled across the John Dee translation of the Necronomicon. It was blasphemous, unholy, and too awful to be real. But given her studies in obscure and occult subjects, Daisy knew there was more truth than fiction within the book's pages. She began to wonder what other secrets the restricted collection of the Orne Library held.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Spooky. And Daisy, what are her stats right across the top?
Oh, yeah. She's got 3 intellect. Oh, wait. It is no willpower.
Willpower. Yep.
Whew. Okay. I don't know all the symbols. Then it's intellect? 5 intellect? Okay. Yes. 2 strength. 2 agility?
You got it.
Okay. I was thinking D&D there. Cool. Yeah. And then, it says where she's from. Miskatonic. You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used on tome abilities.
Yeah, so you can get 4 actions on your turn if you activate a tome ability. Yep.
Nice.
And then you have it's the Elder Sign. So there's a token in the Chaos bag that is the Elder Sign, and so when that gets pulled, you get to activate that Elder Sign ability on your card.
Oh, okay. So +0. If you succeed, draw 1 card from for each tome you control. Wow.
Yeah.
I know a book so powerful they can rewrite reality. She's kind of cocky, but I like it. I dig it.
Love it.
Yeah.
So you can find Daisy Walker in the revised core set.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at, I chose an investigator out of one of the expansion packs, which are referred to as the Starter Investigator expansion packs. They released a set of 5 investigators with pre-built decks, and they were advertised as starter decks. You can buy a deck, open it up, and start playing any campaign with them. So I decided I'm actually going to try these because I actually haven't tried these yet. And so yeah.
Marvel Champions wise, is this just one character? Like,
yes.
This would be like getting War Machine?
Yeah, this is exactly that, but they've only ever released 5 of these. They only released 1 per class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't do, usually you get your new characters in like the campaign expansions.
Oh, so I'll still have to buy those that way probably, because they're not going to release that in the Dunwich.
Yeah, so the Dunwich
expansion.
Legacy, they're going to release like Edge of the Earth style. They're going to have an investigator box, and then they're going to have a campaign box. But these ones, I believe you can still buy just out of any retail store and everything like that. They're just the starter investigators. And there's one for every class. So if there's a particular class that you're really drawn to, you can just pick up that investigator and
I know all the classes by memory at this point. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. Oh, wait.
Oh, now you're going to put me on the spot here. There is the Guardian. That's the blue cards. Rogue, which is the green. Seeker, which is a yellow. That's Daisy.
Oh, that's me. Hey.
Mystics, which is what I like to play. And Survivors. That's the red card. That's the Reds.
Okay, all right. Good job. Bravo.
Whew. I may have been studying this afternoon.
Literally the only one I knew was Purple Mystics, and that's because when you were on my podcast.
Yeah. So the starter investigator pack that I chose to play is Jacqueline Fine. Yeah, she's got, I don't know, some like just ominous.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what she's got going on, but her trait is that she's a clairvoyant.
So dramatic.
Yeah. What do we got here for Jacqueline? It says blood, fire, destruction. Every night, Jacqueline's dreams are filled with things that have not yet come to pass. At first, she thought these dreams were as a terrible curse However, as she began to control her visions and observe the events within greater detail, she now understands they are no curse but a calling. The world is about to be plunged into 1,000 years of indestructible chaos, and only she knows the warning signs. Her dreams have never been wrong, but she cannot let the nightmares that haunt them become reality. Ho. That's some powerful stuff there.
Yeah, that is. Oh shoot! Okay, good. My camera's still good, right? Yeah. Sorry.
It kind of got flipped. It got kind of like rotated like 90 degrees. I think it just went like to stand up instead of. There we go.
Cool. My alarm. I have a 7:30 alarm, and of course I forgot about that.
Yep, got to get your cookies and milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Jacqueline here. She's got 5 willpower, 3 intellect, 2 strength, and 2 agility. So kind of basic. Clairvoyant, and then her ability, I read it this afternoon, it's kind of crazy. When an investigator at your location would reveal any number of chaos tokens, so drawing from the bag, reveal 2 additional tokens. Of the revealed tokens, choose and cancel 2 non-doom tokens or 1 doom token. Limit once per round. So we actually get to see multiple tokens and then just get to choose the lesser of the evils.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Once per round. That's actually really, really, really crazy.
That sounds wild.
And her Elder Sign effect, +1. If this effect is canceled or ignored, I get to draw a card. And she's got 6 physical damage, 6 physical health, and 9 sanity. So she can take lots of like mental trauma.
Oh, she's stronger than mine. You got 6 and 9. I have 5 and 9.
Oh, so just ever so slightly, can take a little bit more thumping.
Yeah.
Okay, so we choose our investigators, which we did, reveal them. And now we have our decks. We would have constructed our decks, and so we are just going to play with the pre-constructeds. So I believe Riley just opened up the cellophane, just took the wrapping off. And
sleeved it, and
yeah, you got it. Are you using clear dragon shields?
I am. Yeah, you recommended them, and I'm kind of upset because my other sleeves, I won't say their name because they are great. They're a great brand, but they have slight dings in the edges. And these are like super uniform and super crisp, nice feeling.
Perfect.
So now my Marvel Champions is sleeved with a lesser sleeve, but they're great. They're still great.
But they're being well loved.
Exactly.
Being well loved. Yeah,
that's true.
I like to go with the Dragon Shield clear mats. They're not tournament worthy if you play any other card games because they are transparent. You can see through them. But I do like the matte feel on the back. They just have like a nice quality. I like this. I like the sound of the snap on the table. That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do. Snap it down.
I like that, I can bump them and they don't like
really fly all over the place.
Slide everywhere. Yeah. Because I'm a bumper.
Yeah, so I'm going to shuffle up my cards. I've been shuffling for probably the past like half hour, so I'm pretty sure mine are well.
As one does when they're talking or waiting, you just keep shuffling. I was shuffling for a long time too.
Yep. And then pay LMFAO for every day I'm shuffling. Yep, there we go. Every card game. We don't know the dance, but we know how to do it with cards.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can. Oh, I see somebody popped in the chat. Sorry about that. Brian Chandler. Hi, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for viewing. He says this is on my shelf of opportunity. Cool to see you learn it.
Ooh, nice. Brian is going to be on the Board Game Community Show in I think he'll be 3 weeks episode.
Oh, sweet.
So Yeah, we're all scheduled, and Brian's awesome.
And if you don't listen to the Board Game Community show, you definitely need to. It's a different type of board gaming content out there, which is refreshing, because they don't really talk about like board games as the main topic, but it's getting to know the people of the community, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's like you want to feel like you're friends with these people in the community, and because you would have friends at your table and you'd know more about them than just board games,
right?
Probably.
Yeah. I was on the show a little while ago, and it was a fun.
Yeah, I think last month.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was really.
I should have looked
really
up
fun.
the episode number.
I'll put a link to it in the coming days, in the video description.
There you go. Yeah. It's one of the longest episodes, and that's because Ryan and I we just get along so well.
It was just chit chat. Just verbal. Yeah. It was verbal diarrhea for like 3 hours.
Yeah, and even after we hung up, or after we ended the show, we talked for another hour. I don't know. It was a while.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Hi Shane. He's in this chat too. Welcome. He says, "What is that tray around your character card?" Yes, my nice, lovely tray that I got from the Team Covenant store. They have a whole bunch of accessories for a whole bunch of games. They actually have accessories for Marvel Champions too, that I may or may not be looking into for the Christmas season. But yeah, they have these lovely trays. They come with these, and you can order these acrylic tokens that kind of pop into to track your sanity and track your health. They're very lovely, and they have a whole bunch of other designs. Like this is the Path to Carcosa design, but they have a design for all of the cycles. If you're interested in looking at them, the Circle Undone and the Dream Eaters boards, they look absolutely fantastic. I may want those ones. Shane says this is the game my partner and I play all the time, all capitalized. I'm thinking of getting us some of the goodies for the game for Christmas. Absolutely. They just take your game to the next level. Take your games.
Are you a board gamer if you don't fall in love with upgraded components?
Right? Like, do you even upgrade, bro?
Yeah. Actually, today I got the premium token pack for Spirit Island.
Well done.
Because I love that game so much, and I'm just like, upgrades.
Well done.
Give me.
Okay, so we can draw our opening. We can draw our opening hand of cards, and I believe that's 5. Yeah, I believe that's 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. If you draw any weaknesses, you can just set those aside and draw a new card. I did not draw any weaknesses.
I don't think I did. Oh, these are supposed to be... Are these hidden from each other, kind of? Is that the limited communication, or does it matter?
Kind of limited, yeah.
Okay.
So I was just kind of showing the stream my hand. I can see your hand, too. Oh, you've got Mystic cards, too. Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see purples in there. A lot of purples.
Yeah, so Jacqueline's Starter Investigator deck... it's all purple. Like there's not another class splashed in. Where lots of those starter investigators, they have multi-classes that they can incorporate into their deck. It'll say under their deck building requirements of what you can have. Yeah.
Mystic cards, neutral cards, seeker cards.
Yeah. She'll have more seeker cards than mystics, but yeah.
Apparently not in my starting hand.
Yeah, so then what you can try to do is if you want to, you can mulligan by setting aside any number of cards you want and then just drawing the next ones. And you're probably wanting to look for, at least me personally, you probably want like an ally or some low cost events maybe for the very beginning. Or something to maybe boost some of your stats.
Okay.
I have no idea what I really want to do.
It would be nice if I could get a tome, I assume.
Yeah, your
early
ability.
on.
Yeah. They have like some signature cards.
Oh yeah, I saw that one when I
yeah.
was sleeving.
Yeah. Riley's playing with the revised core set, and I'm playing with the original core set. So I'm displaying the original core set. Riley has the revised. Maybe we might flip the table one of these times. Maybe he can show off the revised core set cards. But I don't think there's a huge difference other than some of the art.
Yeah. If I see something come on the table that looks really different from mine, I'll probably pop it up and we'll compare them.
Yeah.
Because I do have mine set up, sort of, but I've got a lot less space.
I think I want to keep those ones, and I'm going to...
Now, an asset... I read some rules, but I wanted to keep this kind of fresh so that my first time, the major experience would come from this.
Right.
Assets are something that get played. They're like the upgrades, right? Like they get played and they stay down.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Events
get
played,
discarded
used,
right away.
And then discarded.
Yeah.
And then skills are when you do a skill test.
Yes, you can commit them to skill tests.
Okay.
That's right. So no need to buy it again if we have the original core set. If you have the original core set, if you have 2 original core sets, you do not need to buy the revised core set.
Yeah.
And if you have the Dunwich Legacy cards, there are some upgrade cards in the revised core set that are found in the Dunwich Legacy campaign cycle. There's not many of them. I can't remember, but they did incorporate a few of them just to give some extra deck building options once you are at that level. Okay.
All right. Let's see. I think I'll just keep my starting hand, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I don't know enough to know, like, well, what's in my deck? What am I hoping for?
And hey, it's the learning game.
Yeah. We're playing on standard.
And we are playing on standard. So we're not going beginner game easy. Riley wants the full Arkham experience of the frustration and the horrible skill tests that don't go your way.
I want to lose, but I don't want to cry.
Right. Well, there might be some crying.
Okay.
And cursing.
Okay, are we allowed to do that here?
We are live, so anything can go. I don't think I have an R rating or anything like that set. So somebody might, I don't know. I curse like a sailor.
I'll keep it.
I curse like a sailor at the best of times. So
cool.
Okay, so we've got our cards. Investigators are done. We've got our cards. Now we can start setting up the scenario. And so we are going to be playing The Gathering. And so on the campaign setup, so it says choose your investigators, assemble your index, choose your difficulty level. We chose standard. We put the tokens in the chaos bag accordingly. Okay.
That's one of the differences too. If you're just joining the chaos bag.
Oh, the chaos bag looks awesome.
So nice.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to tell me too the texture. Is it embroidered or is it kind of like a sticker?
No, it's printed.
Oh, it's printed. Okay.
Yeah, I wish that would be so cool if it was embroidered.
Yeah, come on, Fantasy Flight Games, you make tons of money.
It went cheap, but it doesn't feel like a cheap silk screen on there type thing. It's got like it's textured on there. It's nice.
Okay, that works. Okay, so we are going to be playing The Gathering. So I've already gone ahead and I've started setting that up. I'll control on my end. I'll be controlling the scenario, and Riley's just gonna follow along. I think he's got some of the scenario already set up, kind of like beside him, so he can follow along too with us. But everything's gonna happen over here. So we are playing The Gathering. And I've selected the easy standard. So what this card says, Riley, is when we draw these special tokens, the skull, the hood, and the shield, is what I call them. They have some special effects for this particular scenario.
Okay.
Okay, so just those tokens. And I've went ahead and I've constructed the Act and Agenda decks, which are these are the things that progress the scenario. The agenda decks. This is the bad things. This is the evil progressing forward. And this is where Doom is going to get placed onto these and progress the bad guys forward. And then the Act deck, this is what we want to try to accomplish so that the good prevails in a scenario.
Perfect.
Okay.
I see it's 2 per player, so just like champions. Familiarity, that's nice.
Yeah, and part of this also instructs us to put the I guess here we got text. We got text here. So I'm going to read the agenda.
Well, I saw the there's also priest setup in the book.
I'm getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, the gathering.
Listen, I read that 2-paragraph thing. You can read both the agenda and this thing.
You got it.
I'm going to drink my tea.
Perfect. Part 1, The Gathering. You and your partners have been investigating strange events taking place in your home city of Arkham, Massachusetts. Whatever. Over the past few weeks, several townspeople have mysteriously gone missing. Recently, their corpses turned up in the woods, savaged and half-eaten. The police and newspapers have all stated that wild animals are responsible, but you believe there is something else going on. You are gathered together at the lead investigator's home to discuss these bizarre events. I guess we have to also decide which one of us is going to be the lead investigator.
Oh, obviously me.
Yes.
No, you.
Because the lead investigator will have to make the tough decisions at some point in time.
Yeah. I'm willing to pass that buck.
Okay. So then, we put the setup. We did all the setup. I assembled the encounter deck. We've put the study location into play, and that's where both of us are. We've set the Ghoul Priest and Lita Chantler aside, because possibly they may come into play at some point in time. Shuffle the remaining of the encounter cards to form the encounter. I've done that. So yeah. And then the rest of that says, do not read until the end of the scenario. Don't read those until the end of the scenario. You do not want things to be spoiled of how this scenario is actually going to play out. Okay, so then we got what's going on. It is late at night. You are holed up in your study researching the bloody disappearances that have been taking place in the region. A few hours into your research, you hear the sounds of strange chanting coming from your parlor down the hall. At the same time, you hear dirt churning as if something were digging beneath the floor.
Ooh.
Trapped. As you leap to investigate, the door to your study vanishes before your eyes, leaving behind only solid wall. You're trapped inside your study until you can find another way out.
Oh boy. All
and
right.
Yes, like he said, in order to advance this, we're going to need to find 2 clues per investigator. So we need to find a total of 4 clues so that we can advance this.
Perfect.
So we have entered the study, and the study says here, you've been investigating the strange events occurring in Arkham for several days now. Your desk is covered in newspaper articles, police reports, and witness accounts. And then I open it. And then it says the door to your study has vanished. And so here it says that we are going to put 2 clues per investigator on this card. So I will put 4 clues on it. There we go.
Now, whose house is? Do we live together here?
This
Whose
is my
study
this is my house. This is the lead
Okay.
investigator's
You're the
house.
lead. Okay, cool.
So this is Jacqueline Fine's house.
Sweet. So I was just visiting, we were comparing notes, and all of a sudden,
This is exactly it.
door.
Yeah, all this stuff. So you also notice here that there's a black 2 on the studies card, and that's what's called the shroud value. That's when we go to investigate, discover clues. When we do the investigate action, we have to pass the skill test. We have to pass at least above 2. So like right now when I do, and you have to use your intellect, the book icon.
Oh,
that's the one you'll use to try to discover clues.
Oh, easy. I got 5.
Oh,
That's smart, girl.
Until the bad things in this bag come and bite you.
No, because you're gonna draw good for me.
Okay. So yeah, we can decide who wants to go first. Now, during your action, during your turn, you've got your choice of actions, and you got 3 actions per turn, and you can take take the same action multiple times. Some of the basic actions are like gain a resource or draw a card. You can investigate your location. You can play a card down. Yeah, you got it. I actually don't have. I've actually lost those cards. I have no idea where those are for mine. I don't know where, but I think I've got them all down.
That's your excuse to buy the whole new revised edition.
I guess I have to buy the revised core set again.
Yeah, just for these.
Then I can play up to 8 players.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, there's that super epic or something, right?
Yeah, there's
like
some scenario
edition?
packs that you can play epic Arkham, which is like you can have like 12 investigators playing at the same time. I've never done it. I do want to try it. Did I miss any of the actions there? I said like gaining a resource, draw a card.
Activating an ability on a card.
Moving locations.
Oh yeah.
Fighting, engaging. Yeah. What should we do? Do you want to go first? Do I want to go first?
Why don't you go first? Show me how it's done.
Show you how it's done? Man,
Unless I should be going first because I have 5 intellect. What's your intellect?
I've got 3 intellect.
So I might have a better chance of breaking through more of the cloud, the shroud. Is that what it was?
Yeah. I guess we forgot to do. We actually have starting resources too. We should have 5.
Oh.
I believe it's 5 starting resources. I always forget that part. And then I'm like, how do I play my cards? I have no resources. Oh, right. We start with resources.
And I just automatically go to Marvel Champions and think like, okay, so I got to play these 2 to play this one. And
Right. You gotta get that out of our head.
I'm actually really excited about this though, because now I don't have to be like, oh, I have to sacrifice this awesome card to play this mediocre card.
Well, I do have a card in my hand that will help me investigate too. So it doesn't matter who goes first.
Okay. Well then, yeah, you go first and...
Sure. So my first thing to do is I'm going to actually get an asset down on the board. I'm going to play and it's very expensive, so hopefully it pays off for us early on. But I am going to play my Clairvoyance card. I'm a clairvoyant. Of course I want a Clairvoyance card. It's going to take up an arcane slot in my tableau. Some cards will have there's jewelry and arcane and hands. You can have up to 2 hands of stuff, body armor. So this is going to cost me 4 resources. So 4 of my starting 5 are going to gone.
Whoa.
And it's going to come with 3 charges on it. So I'm going to put some charge tokens down. It comes with 3 charges. I can now take an action to spend one of my charges to investigate, and I can investigate with my willpower instead of my intellect. My willpower is 5.
Oh, nice. So now you're the same as me.
Yeah. And then if I succeed, I can discover 1 additional clue. So if I succeed, I can actually get 2 clues instead of just 1 clue.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. And then if I use my ability and the Elder Sign, a +1 or a 0 token is revealed, I have to take 1 horror, which means my sanity goes down. So I get to choose if I want to use my ability or not. But okay, so that was one action, playing down 1 card. And I think I will also put down... Yeah, I'm going to spend my last resource. I'm going to put down in a hand slot Ritual Candles. Because, you know, setting up my Clairvoyance stuff, got to have my candles. And this one says, if one of the bad tokens gets revealed during my test I'm performing, I actually get +1 skill value for the test.
Ah, all right.
So, yeah, so it just kind of helps me pass my tests. And so then my last thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to activate my Clairvoyance ability and investigate. So I'll spend a charge. So I'm going to investigate using my willpower instead of my intellect. So 5. Right now I have to be beating 2. Right now I am beating 2 by a total of 3, which is pretty good. I feel pretty confident that I can pass this test without having to commit any skill values, and I don't have any extra cards in my hand that I can commit. You're looking at the side of your cards now with those icons, and if you wanted to help me out in this in this skill check, since we're at the same location, you could commit a total of 1 card to the skill check, but I don't think that you need to.
I was going to say, I feel like you've got this. You got
this. I like the positive energy, Riley, that you're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
It's been a very
I have no frame of reference to what's in that bag.
It's been a very long time since I've actually played this game with another human being, so this is very refreshing. So, mixing it up. And should I activate my ability?
You have to activate it beforehand?
It says, when investigator at your location would reveal any number of chaos tokens, reveal 2 additional tokens. Oh, I guess I have to do it the first time because it's not says I don't have a choice. It doesn't word it that I have to have a choice. So I am going to reveal 3 tokens.
Okay.
And I am revealing a +1, a -1, and a -2. So... even if I can't, so now let me just read my ritual candles here. After none of those tokens. If an Elder Sign +1 or a 0 is revealed during this investigation, take 1 horror. So I did reveal a +1, so I have to take a horror.
Oh, that's a bad combo between those 2 characters there.
So, but
for that ability and that clairvoyance. That's interesting.
But I am going to cancel these 2. So that I am left with 1. So I pass.
Perfect.
And it says, if you succeed, discover 1 additional clue at this location. So I'm going to discover 2 clues. And that was my turn.
Well, very well done.
And then how you symbolize that another player has taken their turn, I can flip this down to its black and white side. Just to show that I have activated.
Nice. That makes sense. Especially when you get more players going.
Yeah.
I guess in a 4-player game, you don't necessarily need to go clockwise, right? It's
no.
Whatever order you want.
Right.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, because in Marvel Champions, it usually goes if you play with more than 2 players, it goes clockwise from whoever the first player token is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, it really brings in the strategy with the more involved scenarios.
Yeah. So I've got this here. This says it's an asset and a talent. So if I pay 2 resources, that just goes in play and is.
Yep. That's right? That's always going to be there.
So I'll always be able to use that.
You'll always be able to use that. Yeah.
Well, then I might as well do that.
And those are nice.
Right?
Yeah, those are nice. That's a nice card because it has the little squiggly lightning bolt.
Yeah, fast, so it doesn't take an action, right?
It doesn't take an action. You can just do that at any point in time. And I think those ones just like bump up your skill values during tests, I think, by spending resources.
Yeah. And then I don't know what this one means. Drawn to the flame. It says draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues. So I would be taking a negative to just guarantee I get 2 clues.
Yeah, you would have to take. You would take this top card off the encounter deck here. Yeah, you would draw that.
If we run out of encounter cards, what happens? Do they just get shuffled back in? Is that a thing that doesn't happen?
I don't think that I haven't had that happen to me. I don't think I've ever really had that happen to me.
Okay, what about like same with your player deck?
Yeah, player deck, you're gonna get. I believe something does. It's like Marvel Champions. Something does happen to you, and then you just shuffle and you bring it back.
Okay.
Bring back your discard.
Nice.
Maybe somebody listening can help us out there too, because I can't remember exactly what happens when the encounter deck runs out. We'll just continue.
We'll
playing.
just wait here.
Yeah, we'll just.
Till somebody answers. Come on.
Right.
Let's see. Well, then, would it be bad if I ended up progressing this at the end of our turn?
I can't remember exactly what the next step is.
All right. Well, I guess I'm new, so I might as well just go for it, right?
Right. I can't exactly remember what happens, but doing it before this thing ticks off is important. It's also important too to also build up. If maybe a little bit of a tableau, maybe have some resources in hand. Like me going in, I have no reason. But hey, we're learning. You gotta see what the brutal nature of this game is.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I feel like it's you and I in this study. We're buddies, but at the same time, I should probably have a knife on hand just in case.
You've had a knife all this time and you're just telling me about it now?
Yeah, I just want you to know I've got a knife.
Knives are really good in case, like, say that encounter card is a monster of some kind that just kind of spawns out of nowhere. Having the ability to actually deal with that monster is actually really quite important.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think... You know what? Why not? I would totally use this now. Draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues at your location.
Oh, baby. We're going right in.
I just got, it's the beginning of the game. I'm going to start it out ignorantly.
Okay. Yep. So
unless you think
let me make sure let me make sure this has been shuffled. Oh, no, let's just go for it. Chaos is chaos.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm feeling cocky. We haven't really been hurt. You took one horror.
Yeah, I took a horror. I have lots of horror to take. Okay, your encounter card is... It's a monster.
Oh, great. Stuck in the study with a monster.
So you need to search out the Ghoul minion. Because he'll be now because since you drew him, he's gonna be engaged with you.
That's not it. Ghoul minion.
Yep. So how the minion stats here is that middle number is his health. So he's got 2 health. When you do a fight action, the skill value that you need to beat is 2. That's the 2 fists. And if you want to evade the minion, you need to pass the agility check with a value of at least 2.
This was a bad call on my part, especially to do it as my last action where I can't do anything.
So I'll leave that off to the side here, saying that he is engaged with you.
Okay.
But you do discover 2 clues?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, we don't have to progress it if we don't want to yet, right?
Now.
But do we want to?
It doesn't say now in the rules now as a free action, we can spend that total number of clues since we have it to progress the act as a free action.
I don't know if that's wise or not.
Well,
I've already got myself a ghoul.
You've got yourself a monster. You've got yourself a monster that you can fight with as your third action. Oh no, wait, was that?
That was my third action.
That was your third action,
Arcane
playing that card.
Knife, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to see what happens. Great. Wonderful choice.
Wonderful choice. So yeah, you are out of actions.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's just advance it.
Okay.
Let's push forward.
So now we discard our 4 clue tokens, right?
We'll discard our 4 clue tokens as a free action on your turn, and we will flip over.
Oh wait, you flip it over.
Yeah, you flip it over. So it says the door on the floor.
Ooh.
Do you want to read this one, or do you want me to?
Sure. Yeah, I got this. You notice that the edges of your newly purchased rug are tattered and mud-stained. Finding this odd, you shift the furniture aside and pull back the rug. To your surprise, you see the door leading out of your study. You slowly turn the knob, and the door swings open, revealing your hallway below. You jump through the doorway, landing on your feet on soft dirt. The door to the study slams shut above you. The smell of burning wood fills the narrow hall, intermingled with the scent of rot and decay. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, and now it says, put into play the set-aside hallway, cellar, attic, and parlor. Discard each enemy in the study.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, we're still technically in the study or no?
Discard each enemy in the study.
No, they're engaged with me, so they would move with me, right?
I've never had an enemy engaged with me moving into the next part of the scene.
Yeah, I bent reality there.
You're bending my reality. A guy who's played this game quite a bit. Not this scenario, quite a bit. Discard each enemy in the study.
I mean, technically, we haven't removed the study from the game. This happens. No, we
haven't removed the study from the game yet. So we're technically still in the study. Discard him. Get rid of him.
Okay.
Somebody please comment if we're doing that wrong.
It does. Please. That makes sense to me though, because we are in the study.
Yeah. I'm just gonna push this off to the side here a little bit here. So here's the hallway.
Oh yeah.
There's the hallway. And then we have the attic. We have the parlor. And we have the cellar.
So 4 new locations, right?
Yeah. I will, just for just kind of my little area here, I'll just kind of set it up this way. And these ones are connected. These ones are connected. And these ones are connected.
Okay, so now, so that I understand, the top left has the symbol that it is.
Yes.
And then it tells you what it's connected to. So
on the bottom, on the bottom it tells you what it's connected to.
Right. Okay.
So essentially, each of these 3 locations are connected to the hallway, but none of those locations are connected to each other.
Oh, I see. That's a good way to set it up there. All right. I'm going to do that same thing.
Even though I would say the cellar should probably be underneath, but I'll just put the cellar right over there. It's it's
totally.
a hallway anyways. It's a hallway.
Oh, wait. What's your parlor look like?
My parlor just looks like all like the front of the attic and the cellar.
This is mine.
Oh, you got new art. That's
Yeah.
nice. The arcane, it looks like there's a barrier on it.
Yeah.
That's actually very thematic.
That's cool.
Okay, let's continue reading. So discard each enemy in the study, place each investigator in the hallway. So like that. Remove the study from the game. And I guess that card is done now. So now we have Act 2, the barrier. Act 2, the barrier, it says, a glowing barrier blocks the path to the parlor. As you move toward it, intense heat forces you to back away, picking up a handful of dirt. You toss it at the barrier and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there's something in the cellar or attic that can help you. Objective: when the round ends, investigators in the hallway may, as a group, spend the requisite number of clues to advance. We need 3 clues per investigator. So we need 6 clues in total, and we both need to be in the hallway at the end of the round to progress that.
I imagine blowing dirt, like in when they're doing lasers or something, and we're blowing the dirt and then it just starts catching fire.
Right. Okay, that was a very eventful first 2 turns of the game. We've only played 1 turn each.
Yeah. Wow, okay. This moves fast. Yeah, this is easy.
No, I
don't know what.
Right? This is easy peasy. Okay.
I don't know why people think Arkham Horror's hard.
So let's go with the enemy phase. So we've each taken our turns, so the investigator phase ends. So now the enemy phase begins. We have no enemies because we decided that enemy in the study just vanished while we moved forward.
We jumped down and it was afraid of heights.
It couldn't pass through like this invisible barrier and just kind of disappeared. It was just a figment of our imaginations.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Okay, so
horror. Whoa.
Okay, so then we can do the upkeep phase. We can reset our actions cards. Any cards that were exhausted, you would ready them now.
Okay.
Each investigator can draw 1 new card and gain 1 resource.
Ooh, okay.
And then you check to see if you have 8 or more cards in your hand, which I don't think at this point in the game we do.
I'm getting close, I guess.
Yeah, and then we go to now at the top of the round. This phase was always skipped in the very, very first round, but now we get to proceed to the Mythos phase, which is always the very first thing of a brand new round. And so here we're going to place 1 new doom on the agenda. So 1 doom. Now we would check to see if we have the required amount of doom to progress the bad thing. We don't. Now each investigator draws 1 encounter card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I guess I was the lead investigator. I'll draw the first encounter card. This is always just nasty, nasty stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing good can ever come out of these. So my encounter is going to be Obscuring Fog. Revelation. Attached to your location, once per location, the attached location has +2 Shroud.
Oh, I guess since we're at
the hallway, we're in the hallway. We should have actually revealed it. There we go. The hallway has no clues on it. And it has 1 Shroud, which is interesting because it has no clues on it. The walls of your house are splattered with mud, and your hardwood floor is gone, replaced with a dirt path. So yeah, this gets attached to this location. Has +2 shroud. That actually is the best case scenario because there's no clues to discover at this location.
Oh yeah. Hey, I thought you said things were bad. Okay. This is like finding a birthday present.
So wait.
That you misplaced.
Okay, Daisy, what do you have to deal with?
Oh,
You're going to deal with... This would be funny if it was another monster.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's a monster.
Oh, is it the same one even?
Ravenous Ghoul. Nope, this is a harder one.
Oh, of course. I see. Got it.
Yeah, so he's engaged with you.
The sight of the thing raised the question, do we eat to live or do we live to eat?
Gross.
Yeah. There's actually one weakness card in here that gave me like body shivers.
Ooh.
I don't remember what it was. It just was like destroyed hands or something.
Oh gosh.
And I was like,
there's some grotesque things.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this isn't too bad. It's like, yeah, it's a monster with blood on it, but
yeah, he's good. He's got 3 health, and his fight skill check you need to pass with 3, and if you want to run away from him, it's an agility check of 3. So.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He's gonna take a bit to get rid of, but I think you have a knife to defend yourself with.
Yeah, but I only have 2 strength, so that'll put me. Even with the knife, it'll put me exactly. Oh, I guess I can commit cards though.
Yeah, I can commit cards, and since you're at the same location as me, the first time that you do it, we can reveal multiple. Tokens. Once per round. Once per round. So okay, so we drew our cards.
Yes.
Now we're into our actions.
All right.
So you are very limited to what you can do on your turn since you have a monster engaged with you.
Yeah, I do have a card that would help me possibly evade it.
Yeah, so invading would mean, hey, that monster becomes detached from you, exhausted at that location. He's going to stick around, and because he has the prey keyword, he's always going to move. Does he have a hunter? Oh, wait, is he a hunter?
It does not.
No, he does not have hunter, so he's not going to move.
Oh, so if we leave him in the... Well...
But we always have to come back to the hallway to go to another location. So as soon as you enter the hallway, he's going to come engaged with the next person that comes in and play with him.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't think I don't know how well I would be able to take this guy on. But I could try it.
I don't know if I could take him on either because did I draw any cards? Do I have any cards here that... No, I've got a card that would help me evade, but not fight
Yeah,
him.
That's me too.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just evade and be like, this is a problem when we come back to the hallway.
Let's run to the attic or the cellar. Let's run to one of those things and regroup.
Oh, and then leave him in there. Oh, wait. Should I could do that. I could go to the cellar. Oh, but then he gets like a tax of opportunity or something, right?
Well,
if I do actions,
you would have to evade him first. If you evade him successfully, he will not do any attack of opportunity.
If I didn't, then he would it be every action I do, he would be doing an attack of opportunity?
So if you wanted to move to another location, yeah, he'll do an attack of opportunity. He's not going to stay there. He's going to still stay engaged with you. He's still going to move. He's still going to move with you.
Well, and that was what I was thinking is maybe I could take him to the cellar with me. You know, we'd be buddy, go in the cellar. We finish that, and then I evade him there. And then it's like he's stuck in the cellar and we can go in and out of the hallway as we please.
Or,
but I don't know if it's worth. I don't know.
Is it worth taking a physical and a mental damage? Just to do that?
Is that what happens?
So the attack of opportunity you would have to take a physical, because on his card he has a physical and a mental.
Okay.
So he would do those both to you as you moved.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like it would happen no matter what.
I think if this was me, if we were thinking about evading him, I think we can probably evade him in the hallway, leave him in the hallway, and then we can either go to the attic or the cellar, and we can regroup there.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that.
Okay.
Should I go first then?
Sure.
Okay. I will. Now, I guess here's another question. I couldn't try and evade twice in one turn, could I? Could two of my actions be evade?
Well, if you weren't successful on the first evade,
yeah,
you can try to evade again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I fight and try to deal damage and then evade him on the second action?
Yeah. Yeah, you can fight him and then try to evade him. Like, stab him once and then try to get away.
Yeah.
Yep.
That might make more sense. Possibly. Because then we leave him damaged and hopefully we'll be able to take care of him later.
Okay, so, yep, that should work.
Okay, all right, let's try that. I see some analysis paralysis happening here with me. Sorry, first time, guys.
This is awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to use my knife to fight.
Okay.
So I get +1.
So you get +1 to the skill.
Yes. I actually don't have any cards to commit to fighting.
Do I have any cards to commit to fighting? I have one card I can commit to your fight.
Do you want to, though? I do get to draw 3 tokens because of your ability, right?
Yeah, it would be once per round, so then I wouldn't be able to use the ability, but that's okay if we wanted to make sure that you do get a successful stab in. And then,
I'm more worried about the stabbing than the evading.
Okay. Okay, so let's go with... So with your knife, it's a +1, so now you have a 3, which is exactly what he has.
Okay.
So I'll commit a wild card. I have a wild card symbol.
Ooh.
I'll commit that. So now you have... It's a 4. You have 4 strength.
Okay, so I just need not a -1.
And when an investigator at your location would reveal any number of chaos tokens, reveal 2 additional tokens. So I will reveal 1, 2, 3. So we've got a 0, -2, and a -1. So we would cancel those ones as a 0.
Hey.
And you pass.
Deal 1 damage.
So 1 damage to that enemy. Yep.
Yep. And now I will try and evade. Oh, I need to exhaust this, right? Because I used it.
Does it say exhaust?
No, it doesn't. It does not. Oh, so technically I could fight again. Right? I could fight multiple times.
Yeah. Hold up. I don't have a copy of the knife in front of me. Hold up the knife to... I just want to... Yeah. Just looking at it here. Fight. You get +1. Yeah, +1 fight. Discard.
I could also discard it to finish him off, potentially.
Oh. Get +2 fists for this attack. This attack deals +1 damage.
So that would finish him off if we do it.
Yeah, but you only get to draw 1 token now out of the chaos bag.
Yeah. Maybe I should have reversed. Well, no. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just go broke, go home.
Yeah, I don't have anything to help you with that skill check. I don't have anything to help you with that. So you're going in 4 versus 3?
Yeah.
And we're drawing a card. We're drawing 1 token. This is where Arkham Horror gets really good or really bad. Because then this is discarding your knife, right?
Yeah, I feel like this is all blood and daisies for me. You know, everything's turning up Riley. Everything's turning up Daisy.
You ready? -4.
Oh, no! What? No! Well, goodbye, knife.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Dang!
Yeah. If the test fails, no damage is dealt to the attacked enemy. However, if an investigator fails this test against an enemy that is engaged with another investigator, so that's not. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I was trying to fight him while he was engaged with you, he would do he would deal damage to you.
Oh, like you enraged him at me. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, now I'll evade.
We swung for the fences. So is that all your actions?
That was 2.
That was 2 actions.
Yep. And so now I am going to evade, and I commit this one, manual dexterity.
Oh, beautiful.
Right? So it's got those 2 symbols, and it's a skill, so I also get this. If it's successful, I get to draw 1 card.
Right. Yep.
So I'm at 4.
With that card?
Yes.
You're at 4. I could. Do you want a 5? You want a 5? I can commit. Oh wait, no, I can't.
I mean, if you need cards for your turn, by all means, you know it's fine.
I thought the symbol on this 1 card was I don't need this 1 card in my hand, but it's not the right symbol.
I'm just realizing he's going to be exhausted there, and I'm going to be stuck there because this is my 3rd action. Is this still a thing worth doing?
So when he... Oh, right. Yeah, because at the end of the round, when he readies, he's just going to come engaged with you again. Oh, so should we have actually done that second fight?
Oh, I did not think that through. Let's see. Oh, they don't... Okay, he won't exhaust until the upkeep phase, though, right?
He won't unexhaust? Right.
Unexhaust, yeah. So it would put off him attacking me this next round.
Right. Oh, right. Yes, right.
Okay, well, that's worth it then.
Okay. So, you're at
Let's
4.
4, yeah. Give
4
me that
versus 3.
+1 here.
-3.
Oh my gosh! Failed again. All right. Well, I am stuck with this ghoul.
Okay, I told you. I'm sorry. You might want to construct your own chaos bag from here on out.
Apparently so. Come on, Ryan. You're doing me wrong.
Did you dirty there? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to take some damage. It happens.
It's going to happen. This game is absolutely brutal. Okay. What should I do? Jeez.
Oh, hey, Norm.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, dudes. I can exactly see. I can actually hear his voice.
Same.
in my head here right now. Okay. Should I stay with you in the hallway, or should I actually start going to go and?
Nah, just leave me, because we need to get stuff done, right?
We do. You do need, in this game, it will get away from you if you do not try to actively try to pursue that agenda act.
Yeah. Well, and we're going to end up getting encounter cards, so we don't want to build up in the hallway, I feel like.
Okay, so 1 action, I will proceed. I will move over to the... I'll move over to the attic. So I'll move... Okay, so you are exhausted. I'll move to the attic. Okay, so the attic. I'm going to reveal the attic. It says, oh, forced. After you enter the attic, take 1 horror. Oh,
Ooh.
so okay, take another horror. That's lovely. It's got a shroud value of 1 and has 2 clues per investigator here. So it's got 4 clues in this location. That's actually pretty okay. Oh, I might actually be able to do that. I might actually be able to collect those clues.
Oh, all 4 of them.
In 2 actions. I would take all of my...
Oh, yeah.
That would take all of my clairvoyance charges. But I don't have my ability to reveal multiple tokens. Interesting. Geez. And I don't have very many resources. Interesting. I think I am going to spend 1 action to draw a card. Just to see what I get. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I will spend 1... Oh, if I can't look at multiple I can't look at multiple tokens.
Oh yeah, I ruined that.
Should I do it anyways? Should I do it anyways? Like why why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay, I will investigate by spending that token.
Otherwise, what would you be doing?
I know. I get to use my willpower instead of my... So I'm at 5 versus 1.
Oh, can I... What is your will... What's willpower again? The
brains. And you can't help me because we're not in the same location anymore.
Oh, we're not in the same room. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm drawing 1 token, and that 1 token is going to be the... Even if it's the -4, I still pass.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're totally right.
I'm 5 versus 1.
So as long as it's not the tentacles.
Ooh, it's a skull.
Wow.
And the skull icon says -X, where X is the number of ghoul enemies at your location. So it's a -0. So I pass. So I get 2 clues. And yeah. Okay, that was my 3 actions.
Oh, wasn't that just 2?
I drew a card as one of my actions.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm done. So now monsters, enemy phase. No. So I'm just gonna read it out here. Hunter enemies move, but I don't have any hunter enemies. Investigator resolves engaged enemy attacks. If an investigator has not yet resolved an enemy attack this phase, return to the previous player. Okay, so he's going to attack you for 1 physical and 1 horror.
My brains, my hearts.
Yep, he took a swipe at you, and that left you actually like mentally like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is freaky. If this thing attacked me, I'd be crying.
Especially if you only had... Oh, no, wait. You don't have your knife anymore. You kind of threw the knife at him. And it missed. You're like,
it hit him with the
crap.
Hilt. It was just...
Oh, crap.
Why?
Okay.
Now he has the knife, and he's threatening me with it.
Yeah, I don't think this guy really looks like he's a knife kind of using guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, now we're in the upkeep. We're in the upkeep phase. So anything that's been exhausted is going to unexhaust.
Yeah.
And each investigator draws 1 card and gets 1 resource.
Oh, yes. Come on, something good.
Check your hand size that you're not above 8.
Getting close, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, and a resource.
And the round ends. So now there is going to be 2 Doom on the agenda. 2 doom, and then we each are going to get a encounter card.
Oh, no. No! I'm still dealing with my last encounter.
Hopefully this one's just a skill check for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so your first encounter is going to be Ancient Evils.
Oh,
Place
okay.
1 doom on the current agenda. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance.
Which it does.
So there's the 3rd doom physically, and it causes it to advance. So I will flip this over here. It says, your house continues to change before your very eyes. The walls have decayed, and the ground in many rooms has turned into dirt. It is almost as if you have been transported somewhere else entirely, although every now and again you recognize elements of your former home. The lead investigator must decide. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Either each investigator discards 1 card at random from his or her hand, or the lead investigator takes 2 horror.
Ooh.
Like, I have horror that I can take, but,
Yeah, either one's fine by me. My hand's nothing spectacular.
Well, of course, you're okay. Like, yeah, you can take 2 horror. Like, that's not, that doesn't affect me.
That's fine, yeah. No big deal.
Oh, man, I really don't want to lose this 1 card, but that's a 1 in 5 chance that I would lose it.
I mean, I've got 2 okay cards. There's 1 card I wouldn't care about losing at this point, so.
We're going to discard 1 random card from our hands.
You know, you tell me. I've only got 3. Tell me 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's the one I didn't care about.
Okay, I've got 5 cards, 1 through 5.
Oh, shoot. 2.
2? Okay, it's not that bad.
Whew, okay.
Not terrible. Not great either.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one here is the Rise of the Ghouls. The floor beneath you is giving way, and you see a vast network of tunnels twisting into the darkness below. Shapes and silhouettes of strange creatures move swiftly through the tunnels, trying to find a way up. You probably don't want to be here when they do. 7 doom will advance that.
Oh, well, we got plenty of time then.
We got plenty of time. We got to discover 6 clues, and we've got 2 of them.
Yeah, and you're in a room with them right now.
Yeah, which means the other clues must be in the cellar to help us out.
Yes. I mean, we only need 2 more clues at that point, right?
Right.
But it probably wouldn't hurt to gather all the clues there.
Yeah. Okay, that was your encounter. I haven't drawn my encounter yet.
No, that was... Oh, what?
Remember, yours was the Ancient Evils that advanced the doom.
Oh, my goodness.
So my bad
There's
thing...
only one thing.
My one bad thing is going to be a ghoul. A minion. Ghoul minion. So yeah, he's with me in my area. Oh gosh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad because the card that you discarded on me was my one that helps me evade.
No! Oh, of course, of course.
My random card. Okay, so we're at the top. We're doing player turns.
I feel like you're in the location that's most productive, but
yeah.
You do have a goal. We both.
Yeah, except for you're limited. I don't. Let me just pull it out here again, because for actions, when you're engaged with a monster.
Oh.
It's important when an investigator is engaged with 1 or more enemies and takes an action that's other than fight or evade, the monster does an attack of opportunity. So it means like I can't even play cards right now without them provoking an doing an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, and my fight is not very good, and my flight is not very good either.
But you do get to draw 3.
Oh, right. It's a new round. I do get to draw
round,
3.
yeah. So you've got a decent...
I got a decent
chance.
probability. Got a decent chance. Ooh. I think I need to try to evade. Because I won't be able to do anything otherwise. And I don't think that I have the fight in me to... I don't have the fight in me to defeat this monster.
I think that'll work out really well, actually. Because you can evade, get the last 2 clues, get out of there, and then he's just in there, chilling. Or she. I guess ghouls can be she's, right?
Right. They.
Yeah, that would be the best way to say it. The best pronoun.
Yeah,
things. It would be in there.
Yeah, that guy looks particularly nasty. Okay, I'm going to try to evade. And I'm going to have to... I'm probably going to commit a card that I don't want to commit. But I have to do it I'm going to have to do it anyways. Okay, I'm going to commit 1 card to my flight. So it gives me a 3. And I have to pass with a 2. And I get to look at 3 tokens. Oh my gosh. I better get away from this stupid thing. Come on. And the 3 tokens are going to be... No! So wait.
Can you cancel that one?
It would be the only one that I can cancel. So I'm still left with a +1 and a 0, which is great.
Yeah.
So I evade.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So now it becomes exhausted in the attic, right?
Yeah. And I'm just looking here. I'm just looking at my cards here. Yep, that is good. So he is exhausted in the attic right now. Whew. Okay. So that was the best case scenario. So now committing that 1 card was actually useless, but...
Better safe than sorry.
Oh well. Okay. Second action is I will use my last charge on my Clairvoyance to do an investigate. Investigating with brains instead of my willpower instead of books. I'm only drawing 1 token. It's 5 versus 1. -2, which is okay. And if I succeed, discover 1 additional clue. So I got 4 clues in total.
Yes.
And my third action is going to just get out of dodge.
I think that's a good call.
And come back to the hallway. And I'm done my 3 actions.
Okay, well, I am kind of stuck because I can't really do anything other than evade and fight at this point, unless I want to get attacked. And neither one of those is very good. I guess let's just try and evade and hope something happens. Although that's going to make it so that it might be engaged with you next turn, but we can prevent some damage at least.
Does he have a prey?
So if we're in the same location.
So if we're in the same location, if the tiebreaker is always the prey.
Yeah.
So
he would
engage with the lowest remaining health. So he would go with. Fine. Yeah, he would go with you again.
We'll prevent 1 turn of damage. You know what? Actually, I mean, maybe I'll just fight and see if we can't kill this thing. But I would have to fight twice successfully.
Does your little card that you have there increase your fight stat?
No.
No.
It does intellect and willpower.
Oh, okay.
So I would have to get pluses. Okay, never mind. Either way, I'm gonna have to take pluses.
You would have to either get, because what is it? Yeah, because you're only fighting with 2, right? Or evading. Sorry, you're evading with 2.
Yeah, and my cards in my hand are useless.
And I can't help you either because I have nothing that I can.
All right. Well, I will take an attack. I'll get an attack of opportunity, I think, to draw a card, and hopefully that'll help me.
Mm.
Is that you? Yeah.
Yeah. That. Oh my gosh, that's a tough decision.
Right.
That's a tough decision.
Is there any way you heal in this game?
There may or may not be cards for certain classes and stuff like that. That I have seen things that will recover a horror, recover a damage,
but not necessarily super common.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know that deck. I don't know what's inside of that deck. So
I don't either.
Yeah.
All right, let's just try evading. I'm going to hope first. Is there a +1 and a +2?
There's no +2s.
Oh, only +1. So I would have to get the +1.
So yeah, in this scenario.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, board game hot takes. So in standard, because you wanted a challenge, it says.
Yes, of course.
There is a +1.
I regret nothing.
There's a +1, 2 zeros, 3 -1s, 2 -2s, a -3, -4, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad things.
Okay, well, I think I should just draw one card at least. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Ooh, okay.
So that gives an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Not great, but it did give me this event that is fast until the end of the round. You may use your intellect instead of your fight or evade. Your agility. Oh my goodness, that's perfect.
Because your books are high, right?
Yeah, I'm a smarty pants.
So the draw card actually helped us.
Yes.
For a turn that we've, so this will be your second action.
Yeah.
This will be your second action, and then your third action is just going to get out of dodge and leave the thing with me.
Yep. But you'll be able to. You at least have your draw 3 tokens thing.
That's true.
Or draw 2 additional tokens.
That's true. So and hopefully my draw card. Situation. Hopefully my draw card will help me fight.
Yeah. So I'll pay my 1 resource, play Mind Over Matter. That's 5. I'm going to commit my Perception. Okay. So it's a 7. That way, even if I get a -4, and I can possibly draw a card if I succeed.
And
I'm going to succeed.
And and this is an evade?
Yeah, evade.
Does Perception do anything for you if this is successful?
Yeah, I get to draw 1 card.
Nice. Here it is. Oh! It's but you don't get any special effects because you have no tomes in front of you.
Okay, well, I smashed it. I succeeded.
Like, you really distracted the crap out of that guy.
Yeah. All right, so I get to draw a card. Oh, there's a tome. And then I will move to the cellar.
The cellar? Okay.
Yeah. Which is the stairs leading down to the cellar are slick, and they glisten with a thin layer of ice. Forced. After you enter the cellar, take 1 damage. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm not hurting or anything.
Look at the shroud value in the cellar. 4.
No! Oh my goodness.
There's 4.
Okay. Your cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The cold chills you to the core.
And 2 clues per investigator?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 4 clues there. We only need 2 more clues. But if we do clear... So here's another thing that... you'll notice at the bottom of that card it says Victory 1.
Oh, so if we clear all of them, we get some experience.
Yeah, we get some experience points to spend in upgrading our decks if we can clear all of the clues. That's going to be difficult to do. But
where does it say Victory 1 on it?
Mine says in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I did evade this fool. So he is stuck in the hallway.
And I forgot to mark this. This guy has 1 damage on him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that 1. I don't have any extra damage tokens, so yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay. And that's
Tim,
me done.
If it's Tim, it says game looks fun. I'm going to have to give it a shot. Gotta go. Have fun. Have a great night, Tim.
I think this was the only Arkham horror game he was down to try.
Oh, nice. I have lots of Arkham horror themed games. Actually,
I love it.
Yeah, I have Arkham Horror the 3rd edition, which is like a great big massive expansive version of like this.
The 3rd edition?
Yeah, the 3rd edition.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of stuff from the like card game and just like blows it up on like a board.
Yeah. The 3rd edition has been my favorite. Is this 3rd or is this 2nd? I think it's my 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
I really love that one.
Okay.
It's interesting how the mechanics kind of share between the two.
Right, the story progressing if you do certain things and getting clues onto things and
yeah,
and
even the way the monsters kind of work, everything like feels very well integrated. Right. There's a good meshing between the systems.
Okay, all right, that was your turn.
Yes, yeah, I'm away.
Okay, so now enemy phase. No, he's exhausted. So he does not do anything. Yes. He's not going to do anything. So upkeep.
So now he will and engage with you, right?
Reset actions. Yeah. He is going to ready every exhausted card. So yeah, he's going to now come with me. Each investigator gets a new card and a resource. And checking hand size. Okay. Mythos Phase, new Doom gets put on the new the agenda, and then we each get a card. You were first to act that round, right?
No, you were.
Oh, that's right, I was. So my bad guy card is going to be, please not another minion, please not another minion. Rotting Remains. Revelation. I have to test my willpower. For each point I fail by, I have to take a horror. So
isn't willpower your best thing?
Yeah. And I don't think I'm going to use my ability to do that. I'm not going to use my... It's a willpower of 3. And I have willpower 5. So I think I'm pretty sure I can pass this. And it is a 0.
Ooh, nice.
So I don't do nothing happens to me. Your encounter card is going to be Ancient Evils. Place 1 Doom on the current agenda.
So I do have an event.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. I don't know if we would want this, but when you draw a non-weakness treachery card, cancel that card's revelation effect, then take 1 horror.
So
I don't know what this counts as.
So this is a treachery card.
Oh, so this could count for that.
Yes.
But is 1 horror at this point that big of a deal?
So I'll put it in perspective like this. If you cancel this, we essentially as a collective get 6 more actions. Because if we increase the doom, That's essentially like skipping like a whole round for the thing. So if we do end up canceling this, we actually just get 6 more actions.
Potentially,
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well, I think, right?
Sure. So spending a resource and
We'll just cancel that.
I like it.
Mystic.
Boom, 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 boom. That's why I like Mystics.
That is nice.
They do crazy things. Okay, top of the turn. Oh, gosh. I got a monster with me.
Yeah, you're engaged now, right?
Yeah.
Should I go first to see, because I might be able to progress everything with this?
So remember the progression is we need to be both in the hallway at the end of the round with 6 clues. That's how it's going to progress. Yeah. So it's not going to progress right away, but then I like the idea of progressing before things get worse.
Yeah. Are you cool with me going first then?
Go for it.
Okay. I have got 5 intellect. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot that that's a 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, you know what though? Okay. Oh no, wait.
This is where I think it's one of the core box cards. It's called the flashlight, and the flashlight reduces the shroud value on a location.
Oh yeah, that was like in every one of their decks. I remember sleeving a flashlight.
Flashlight is so good. Yeah.
I am going to. Well, you know what? I'll investigate. And I will pay 1 resource using my arcane studies to do a +1.
Okay.
So I have 6.
And I believe with that thing, I think you can pay multiple. You can activate that fast ability multiple times if you ever wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to save these 2 just in case.
Awesome possum. So, it's a 6.
Yes.
Are you going to commit any skill cards?
No.
Nope. Okay. Here it is.
I have 1 that could, but I want to save that for later.
Okay. And -1.
Hey,
that's good.
Perfect.
That's good.
Okay, so I get. Oh, but it's only 1 clue.
You get it's 1 clue.
It's 1 clue. That's true.
It's 1 clue. So Daisy has.
It
1
is
clue.
something.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 to gain medical texts.
Oh, what does that do?
So, for an action, I can choose an investigator at your location and test 2 intellect. If you succeed, heal 1 damage from that investigator. If you fail, deal 1 damage.
Oh, but you're good with books.
I'm good with books.
And don't you have an ability that allows you to do an extra action on tomes?
Yeah, so this is pretty much a free action.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do a free action to try and heal myself.
Okay. And it's books versus...
Yeah, so 5 versus 2.
5 versus 2. And -4.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
You lose?
Yeah, that puts me down to 1.
Oh,
I
no.
have 1 health left.
Oh, that's bad.
Ah.
Oh, that's bad.
That is really bad.
And that was your 3rd action, wasn't it?
No, that was 2nd.
That was your
Or no, that was a free action.
That was your free action.
So I do have 1 more action.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Because I did the investigate. I played a card. I did my free action. Or my, extra action.
Oh, it might be it might be worth it to try investigating again.
Yeah, I think I will. Might as well.
because there's no penalty for it. You don't have anything to bump it, but
Yeah, let's do it. And there's a part of me that wants to try healing again, but that doesn't seem like a great idea because it could kill me.
that's true. Oh, the hood. And the hood symbol says -1.
Oh, well, that puts me perfect. So
you're
I'm
even.
at 4 out of 4. So
you're good.
All right. Well,
you got the clue.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got the clue. So we have enough.
We have enough. So we just have to end a round with both of us in the hallway.
Yeah.
Which will probably be the end of next round.
Oh, because it needs to be the end of the round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's no way because you are out of actions now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to do because arg. I don't have much to do in the way of fighting. I don't know if I can fight this guy. Well, I might be able to fight him once.
Well, and you'll get to draw those 2 extra tokens, so I don't know if fighting or evading would be the best one. Although evading, you would just come to me for a turn.
Yeah.
Which we could get maybe those victory points, I guess.
Yeah, because that other guy, he's just hanging out up here in the attic.
Yeah, he's not.
He's nothing. Oh my gosh. Well, do I do what you did? Do I draw a card, take a damage and a horror, just to see what happens, just see if I can get something?
I don't know, because you get to do your 3 tokens thing.
I do get to do my 3 token thing. Oh, but right now my fight is not up to snuff to fight this guy or evade, because my fight and my evade are 2s.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They're 2s, and this guy's got 3s. I would need to get the +1. There's only 1 +1 in the whole bag.
Okay, that's yeah.
Oh my god.
Unlikely. So you probably do need to take the 1 damage.
And yeah, I need to take a horror and a damage to draw a card. Well, that didn't really help that a lot. Because I'd have to take a horror and a damage to play a card. I guess I could have flipped that.
Oh, yeah.
I could have flipped this 2 to a 1. That's okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I'm not drawing into great cards here either to help me out with these skill tests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Arg.
You don't have anything you can commit, right?
Well, I have something I can commit to help me evade.
Yeah.
Just to evade. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try evading.
Okay. I think that's probably the best we can do at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one to bring me up to a 3, and I get to look at 3 tokens. Use her ability. 1, 2, 3. And I've got -2 skull, -1. And the skull is -X for each ghoul enemy at your location, which there is 1 ghoul, so it's a -1. So I got a -1, -2, and a -1. So I don't evade.
Oh no, because you were that 1 committed.
I'm at exactly 3.
No.
I'm at exactly 3. So even if I cancel these 2, or if I cancel these ones, I don't evade. Well, dang it. Okay, that was my second action. And my third action is going to be, well, do you know what? I'm just going to try to fight you, guy, and I'm just hoping that I draw the +1. Yeah.
Believe in the tokens.
Oh. Wait a minute. If I would have kept this, if I kept the skull, I forgot about my ritual candles. You get a +1 to your skill check for that. So I actually would have passed.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the candles. I thought that it was something else. So
Yeah. So it would have canceled out that one. So it would have been a 0. So I actually would have passed. So I did evade him.
I'll allow it retroactively. Just
Nice. Well, that allows me actually to play a card. That would actually let me play a card. Yeah, I'm going to put down. I'm going to spend 1 resource and put down a second copy of Ritual Candles because it's another hand. So I got 2 sets of Ritual Candles. So now if those bad things happen, it's a +2.
Wow, okay. That's awesome.
So, I don't know. It makes sense to me. So that's 3 actions. Okay.
That was 3. Oh, yeah, because you drew a card. Yes.
Enemies. Not doing anything. He's exhausted. He's not moving because he doesn't have the hunter. Nope, he's not a hunter.
No.
Yep, so that is that. So we're at the upkeep phase. So we ready.
Gain a resource. Draw a card. Come on, some resource. Decent.
He readies and engages with me again for another round. Oh, another one of those. Interesting. And Doom advances. So now there's 2 Doom. And we get bad thing cards. Okay, ready for yours? Yours is?
Yeah.
Yours is going to be a Dissonant Voices. Revelation. Put dissonant voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard. So this round, you cannot play assets or events. This round.
Not too bad. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. It would have been really bad if this was a round where you wanted to actually play some cards down.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad guy card is, oh my god, a swarm of rats. So I have a swarm of rats with me.
Oh, great. Well, at least they're only 1. Oh, but they're hunters, too.
So they would move. Okay. Sweet. Top of the round. Actions. Read all about it.
Boy, oh boy.
I got a feeling this is going to go downhill really fast.
Yes.
Because I can't really fight.
I really need to heal, I think. But the scary
you can kill
part
yourself.
is I could kill myself.
Unless if you really wanted that 1 extra heal, you could move to the hallway, and then we can use my ability to reveal 3 tokens.
That'd probably be safest, right?
And then you would be in the hallway, I would be in the hallway at the end of the round, so that we can advance the act.
I think that's probably the best bet right now, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, I am going to move into the hallway.
Okay.
And now, I mean, do you mind me using your medical texts?
Like, I guess it's okay because now I have 2 sets of ritual candles. So if I actually get one of those bad tokens, it's actually good for me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
actually good for me. I just don't want to draw the negative tokens. That's the bad one.
Yeah.
But I guess I've reduced the probability because there's negative tokens. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 7 out of the 16 things that would be bad for me. So it's a 50-50. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
Wonderful. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, then I will. Yeah, I'm going to do this medical texts. So I need to pass a 2. I'm not gonna spend a resource or anything,
Okay.
or commit anything, because if we're drawing 3 things.
It's a book, right? So we're testing books. I don't have anything to
Yes.
help you with books other than we'll use my ability to see 3 tokens
Yeah.
instead of just 1. Okay.
Very useful ability.
This ability is ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so we got a -3, a -1, and a 0. So we'll cancel those 2 and leave you with a 0.
Either one, none of those would have canceled it. So I passed either way. So I get to heal 1.
Nice. Well, that's helpful. You didn't die. You didn't die.
Yeah, that's what's important. Though I wish if I had 1 more resource, I would engage intentionally with the Ravenous Ghoul to try and do I have blinding light. But I'm 1 resource short.
So can you wait, so no, yeah. Because you moved, did the tome. Well, the tome effect is a free thing.
Yeah.
For you, right? So take an action to get a resource.
Can I evade an enemy that's not engaged with me?
No, you would have to take the action to engage. I'm just reading the
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is. You can engage an enemy, which means he'll go into your play area instead of my play area. And that's an action to engage.
Yeah.
It's like, do we want to do that?
Now the only problem, I won't have enough resources to evade.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, dang it. Although I could. Oh no, what? I guess I could engage the rats and try and kill the rats, but if I fail, I will be dead next turn. Because the Ravenous Ghoul will attack me, right? Even though it's engaged with you, I'm
only if you're attacking the ghoul. So right now, okay, I understand the train of thought here.
Yeah.
What you could do is you can attack the rats. Even though they're not engaged with you, you can attack the rats. If you fail that attack, though, they will attack me.
Oh, no. So what I was thinking, I could engage the rats.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, no, that would be pointless, essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The fight, what's your fight? 2?
2.
Your fight is 2. Their fight, you have to pass a 1. Do you have anything that you can commit to increase that?
No. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I could. It's just this sweet card, though, that could make it so I could evade and deal damage.
I see what you're trying to throw down there.
Yeah. I think maybe.
I see why you just need that one more resource.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll draw a card.
Yeah, that's always good too.
I mean, are you low on? You're not low on health at this point, right?
I've got 5 health and
Okay,
six sanity.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what I get. I'm just gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good event. Gain 3 resources.
Except for you can't play events this turn.
Isn't that just if in? Oh, it's in the threat area, not at the location. Okay, so I can't. That'll be something next time.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a great card.
that is. Although, yeah, that's okay. I was hoping to get something I could commit to and attack, like the rats or something. I mean, my attack is 2. I could try and attack the rats for you, but then that does put you at risk. But it might free up one of your actions.
It just might, because really, you would be successful on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tokens out of this. It's a 50-50 shot again. That you would be successful on attacking the rats with no skill bump.
I do have a mystery one, a wild resource.
Daisy's tote bag. You can have an additional tome.
Yeah, it's a nice thing, but I don't have tomes at this point, so I don't know if I even should care.
Okay, I'll leave that up to you.
I'll do it. Yeah, let's attack the rats. I'll commit this Daisy's tote bag. That should bring our probability up just a hair.
Yeah. Yeah, an extra 2 tokens, so 10 out of the 16 were good.
Come on.
And here it is. +1.
Oh, great. All right.
So the rats are dead.
Did.
That does free up an action for me.
Good. All right, and then that's me done.
Ravenous Ghoul. Why do you have to be the bane of my existence?
I mean, it might be worth it. It would be lovely to be able to use this card.
Yeah.
But it does have an evade, and I can commit it for you. So I would happily commit that for you. Because I'm going to be the one that gets attacked by it.
for the evasion.
Yeah, if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, but you also get you have a decent chance of getting bonuses, huh?
Yeah.
From your candles.
Yeah, if it's the skull hood or shield one, I get +2 to the skill check, plus whatever they do. So, oh my goodness, I guess my first attempt is going to try to evade.
Okay.
I'm going to try to evade.
Would you like me to commit this card?
If you're willing to,
yes.
I would happily take that.
I am willing.
Okay. So 3 on 3, drawing 1 token. 3 on 3, drawing 1 token, and that 1 token is a -1. So no evade.
Fail. Dang. It was worth a shot.
My gosh. Like, do I just try to evade like 3 times?
I mean, maybe. Right. Essentially, we're not
progressing. So essentially,
anyway.
why am I just not trying to attack him 3 times and just whittle him down then? Well, I guess if I evade, he's not going to like attack me back.
Yeah. Well, because his prey he preys on the
Lowest health.
HP, so that'll be me, right?
Yeah.
Even if he's engaged with you, he'll switch over to me and attack.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. So either way you want to do it. If you want to try and attack and kill him, might be real nice. If not,
the only way that it happens is if I get the +1, or if I get one of these like bad tokens.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna try to attack him.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a +1.
Oh yes.
I deal the damage to him.
Was that your ability? The
yeah.
Is it called an Elder Sign?
Yeah, it's a +1. I only get to draw a card if I ignore that +1, but I needed the +1.
You need the +1, yeah.
Oh, I may as well try attacking again.
Yeah, because if you succeed, you'll kill it.
Yeah.
All right. It's weird rooting for like the bad tokens.
Right? Okay.
All right, come on, big money, big money.
Big money. Oh! What? I drew it again.
Gosh.
What's the okay?
Oh my gosh!
I'm a mathematician. The probability of that happening is not very likely. But he's dead.
Oh, that is amazing.
He dead. Get out of here, Ravenous Ghoul. Oh, that's TSN turning point of the night.
Yeah, that is incredible. I cannot believe that happened.
Oh.
Like, we were hoping for the bad ones, and you got the best, the best one.
That was the best case scenario possible.
Oh, incredible. Is there only one of those in the whole bag?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. Okay. Enemy phase. That guy's not doing anything up there, so he's just sticking around.
Yeah.
Upkeep phase. So upkeep, we refresh. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Oh dear. I drew my weakness.
Oh no.
Revelation.
First time this is happening.
Yeah. Dark future. Look at that art.
Oh, that is pretty.
That's like
it looks like Phoenix.
That's like Phoenix level. Put Dark Future into play in your threat area. You cannot cancel or ignore the bad token effects. So
so your candles are gone.
So I can't ignore. Well, I still get the +2s, but I can't ignore. I can't ignore what they do. Forced at the end of your turn. Reveal 5 random tokens from the Chaos bag. If an Elder Sign symbol is revealed, discard this card. Oh, so at the end of my turn, I have to draw 5 tokens. If one of them is the Elder Sign, that good one that I just pulled 2 of, I can get rid of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's quite ominous.
Yeah, that's wild.
And got the resource, got the refresh. Okay.
Is this the end of the round?
This is now the end of the round.
Okay. So Dissonant Voices disappears, right?
At the end of the round, discard Dissonant Voices. Yep. And
then the barrier flips. We spend our tokens, right? Our 6 clues.
Yes, because it says the barrier here. Objective: when the round ends, which it is, investigators in the hallway, which we both are, may as a group spend the requisite number of clues. 6 of them in total.
I just don't want to lose my first game.
Okay, so it says breaking the barrier. Using the barrel from the attic, you carry ice and snow from the cellar and hurl it at the barrier. The barrier sparks and shudders as it consumes the ice, then hisses and fades out of existence. The barrier blocking passage into the parlor has vanished. Reveal the parlor. So the parlor is going to flip over. Okay, so it says here, so Parlor, there's an action here where we can resign. Resigning means we can just end the scenario without like actually having to like fulfilling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is too much for me. You run out the front door, fleeing in panic. I'm gonna just keep reading because there's other stuff on here. It says, put the set aside Lita Chandler into play in the parlor. So there's a person in the parlor named Lita Chandler. Spawn the set aside Ghoul Priest into the hallway. Uh-oh.
With us, of course. Highest strength. We both have the highest strength.
Okay, if we both have the highest strength, so then we get to choose as a collective. Actually, as the lead investigator, I get to choose who engages with the Ghoul Priest. Oh, he's nasty.
Yeah. Oh, retaliate. Does that mean like he does 1 damage back if you attack him?
So retaliate, yeah.
Oh gosh. I mean, I only have 2 health left.
I think retaliate in this game does a little bit differently than Marvel Champions. I'm just gonna retaliate here. Each time an investigator fails a skill test while attacking the ready enemy, he will. So if you fail attacking him.
Oh. Okay.
I'll put him engaged with me. I have more health than you.
Thank you.
He is hard to evade, though. Holy crap. And he's got 5 hit points per player. He's got 10 hit points. That's crazy. I forgot about him. He's nasty.
Wowza.
Oh, yeah.
And now we've got the next...
The next act. What have you done? A woman with a torch stands in your parlor, a glimmer of hatred in her eyes. What have you done to my barrier? She screams, furious. Before you can answer, a ghastly wail sounds behind you, and a creature wearing robes and a deer skull mask tears through the wall, advancing towards you. Objective: if the Ghoul Priest is defeated, advance. So we have to defeat the Ghoul Priest somehow. Lita Chandler here. When you control Lita, she gains, each investigator at your location gains +1 fist. Okay.
Oh.
When an investigator at your location successfully attacks a monster enemy, and the Ghoul Priest is a monster, that investigator deals +1 damage.
Wowza. Okay.
Okay, so we want her.
So maybe I can get into the parlor, grab her, because I just need to do a test of 4 or higher on my intellect, which I'm the best at intellect. I'm so smart, so superior.
So smart.
Yeah, that would be great. What is this? What's the symbol there mean?
Reaction.
Oh,
so
okay.
it says, when an investigator deals damage, Lita Chandler deals a damage as well.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Okay.
So that's going to have to be how we have to win this.
With a hit points of 10?
Yeah.
That's nuts. Because I'm probably going to be trying to evade him lots.
Understandable.
So that I can try to get some cards or something like that. Okay. That was the end of the round, right? So now we're back to the top. So Mythos, 1 Doom gets placed, and plus we have to get the bad guy cards.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was feeling real cocky.
Okay. I think who went first that round? You did?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. You can have a ghoul with you.
No. Is it a ghoul minion or?
A ghoul minion.
Okay.
With you. Shit. I mean, oops. And
Shooty tooty.
and I got Grasping Hands. Revelation, test agility. For each point you fail by, take a damage. Oh, crud. My agility is not very high.
What happens if you attack an exhausted monster?
I think he stays exhausted.
Oh, cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I am testing agility, and I can't ignore that. I get +2 to my agility, so it's a 4. And -2 if there's a ghoul enemy at your location, I get to take 1 damage. So I pass. No, sorry, I fail.
There is a ghoul here because of me.
Sorry, I fail the agility test. So I take a damage. And there is a ghoul. So I take another damage. So I'm down to 3.
Oh gosh, that went quickly.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're into actions. Actions, read all about them.
Well, we're both engaged with beings of terror.
Yep, and not much agility.
No, I got a card that would be useful for agility, but in order to play it, I'd have to take damage.
Do you still have that card where you deal damage if you evade?
No.
Oh.
That was the one I committed. Yeah, so... We're in a tough spot.
We are in a tough spot.
I think you invading is probably more important, right?
Because you don't want your very first scenario of Arkham Horror to go to the parlor and resign.
Yeah. I feel like if we can get Lita,
we have a chance?
We have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know, but we can't, because you have, like, you could still move to the parlor, but you'd be taking damage. You can still try to parlay. I think that's one of the actions you can still do. You can still parlay, even though a monster's engaged with you.
Oh, would that not be an attack of opportunity?
I'm just double checking here. You can still parlay. You can parlay without an attack of opportunity.
Oh boy.
So what would that be? That would be you would take a horror and a damage to move there,
which would put me at 1 health left.
And then you could parlay Lita.
Yeah, possibly get her.
And then attack that guy and kill him. That'd be like, this is all like the best case scenario.
Maybe I should just try and attack. Oh no, because I would have to attack successfully twice.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try and evade first.
Yeah,
because no matter what, I think I'm gonna have to deal with it at some point.
Evading's okay.
Here's the thing, though. Maybe it's more important that you evade first. I don't know. Because you'll be able to draw your 3 tokens, and this guy is a beast.
Yeah, like he is going to take me out fast.
Yeah, and so if you're able to draw your 3 tokens against him and maybe evade and exhaust him, that could, help us survive a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is it more important that I evade first so that I can maybe get Lita and then
Because I agree with you, getting Lita is going to be our key to winning the scenario.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think? You're lead investigator.
I'll leave it. It's your turn. It's your actions.
Oh, okay. So I'm going first.
Sure.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's let's evade.
Okay. So, are you committing anything?
No.
Are we using my ability?
Oh, I guess is that optional? Can we save it for you? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
So essentially, I need a 0 or a +1.
Yeah, like that would be great.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Okay,
I've got low odds here.
That is a -2.
Plus damage.
If there's a ghoul enemy at your location, take 1 damage.
That's not great. That's not great, buddy.
Oh.
It just became super important that I evade this thing.
So now do we have to use my ability?
I mean, I guess let's just evade again and oh gosh.
I don't have anything to help you out with evading. And that guy doesn't bump up the evade stats, does he? Agility?
No.
No,
I do have a card that does, but in order to play it, I'd have to spend all of my resources, so it'd be useless.
Yeah. Plus, you can't play a card without provoking an attack of opportunity right now.
Oh yeah, and that would kill me.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So I guess just evade again. Should we? Do we just risk it? There's only that one in there that does the damage. I already got that one, but
hey, probability says there's a chance.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay, evading.
Evading.
Oh,
that's a +1.
Because you have a tome?
Yeah. And I get to draw 1 card. Oh, no. Yeah, +0. If you succeed, draw 1 card. Okay, so it's not plus anything. But so I did evade.
You did
but
evade.
I get to draw a card.
So he's exhausted.
Okay.
So then
if I'm going to move over to Lita.
Okay.
And oh, no.
That's 3 actions, right?
Yeah, I could use my medical text and try and heal one.
But you could die.
But I could die. I could pay 1 to get a book. I don't know. I guess I'm not in any imminent danger.
Not as of yet. Huh. I guess it is a free. Oh my gosh, that's a tough spot.
I know, because I mean, as it is right now, there's a few that could kill me, right?
Yeah.
I could pay 1 to gain 1 book. I think I want to do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to pay 1 to gain a resource there, or 1 book. So I'm at 6 intellect.
6, and you need to get what?
2 or higher. Or
2 or higher?
2, yeah, 2 or higher, right?
2 or higher. Here we go. You're good.
Cool.
Woohoo. Okay, and that was your turn?
That is it.
That is it. Okay.
Quite the turn.
Quite the turn. Dear goodness gracious. This is bad. This guy is bad. I don't even know how I'm going to evade. I need an evade of 4. I only have a 2.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And he's a ghoul, so I would get a -1, so I only get a +1 if I drew that. Yeah, there's actually absolutely no way that I can actually evade this.
Oh no. So that means you can't really do anything, right?
Not without taking massive amounts of damage and horror. And I have nothing. I have nothing to help me out. I have 4 cards in my hand, but really I only have 2 cards because I got 2 copies of each of these cards that are absolutely useless.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, this is bad news. I don't know what to do. There's absolutely no way that I can evade, and there's absolutely no way that I can actually fight him.
I mean, can you just skip your... do you have to take your 3 actions, or can you retire them?
I'm pretty sure it's like up to 3 actions.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Taking up to 3 actions. Like, then he's gonna take me down to 1 health and 4 sanity. Is what he's gonna take me down to when he gets to attack me.
Okay.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can evade.
Maybe we should have resigned.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do here. Because, okay, wait. If I move up to the parlor with you... Oh, no, wait. You don't have Lita yet. Damn it.
No, not yet.
Oh, no.
This might be too much for us to handle.
Can I parlay? No, I don't have enough book stat. I don't have enough book stat to parlay Lita. Oh, dear goodness gracious.
Should we take the half victory and resign?
We have to take it. We have to take an action to do that. I don't know. What's worse, dying in the scenario or actually getting out alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting out alive seems nice.
It sure does. Okay.
I mean, killing him would be amazing. That would be so great. But
I don't think we were not set up. We were not equipped to deal with this madness.
No.
So should I move? Take all that damage and then resign? Is that what you want to do?
I mean, I'm down for it.
You're down for it?
Yeah,
okay.
Well, we would take the victory. We could push it. Well, no. Here's the thing. We would have to evade him every single turn from then on and deal damage and whittle him away.
Because I was not equipped to deal with this.
Yeah.
I was not equipped. Okay.
If I had succeeded, I think we possibly could. If I didn't take 2 turns to get away from that ghoul,
let's take the half victory.
Okay.
I will move, take 2 damage and 2 horror. And I can resign without an attack of opportunity. So I will resign.
We run out of the house screaming.
Yeah, it says, "This is too much for me." You run out the front door, fleeing in panic. Okay, so the campaign log says, If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. Oh, wait, do you have to resign too?
Wait, what?
Because I've never actually resigned before. This is my first time doing that. Oh, yeah. Let me just look up resign. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is it here? Resign. Some abilities are identified with a resign action designated. Such abilities are initiated during the activate action. When an investigator resigns, that investigator is eliminated, and by resigning, an investigator who resigns is not considered to have been defeated. So you are actually still in play.
Oh no, but that means that guy is in my location. And he will kill me. Can we rewind that now knowing that?
So
like
and get my 2 health back.
Get your 2 health back, and then maybe I don't know though, because then you're gonna take 2 damage and we still have to draw 2 encounter cards.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I would say rewind it to my turn and I'll just resign instead of healing. But at the same time, we didn't plan that far ahead. So I'm fine.
I would have taught. I would have taught you about resigning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I taught you about resigning, and you resigned.
Yeah. So okay. I didn't heal. Oh wait, no, that was a free action, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. Because I had to do 2 actions to evade, and then I moved there.
Right, so you couldn't actually resign anyways.
Yep.
So if I move and do take these things, like when I resign, does this guy like stay in the parlor?
Oh, that's interesting, because he wouldn't. Well, let's see what happens there. This isn't.
We're covering all sorts of scenarios tonight.
I guess he's still ready though, so he would engage with me because he's not exhausted when you resign.
No, he's not. Investigator is eliminated, so I guess I'll look up eliminated. Elimination. Oh my goodness, there's lots of steps to elimination. The cards he or she controls in play and all cards in her out of play areas, such as hand, deck, discard pile, are removed from the game. Any cards that player owns but does not control that is in play remains in play, but if that card leaves play, it is removed from the game. All enemies engaged with that player are placed at the location the investigator was at when he or she was eliminated, unengaged but otherwise maintaining their current game state. So
it is unengaged.
Yeah.
So that means the next turn it will engage with me on the upkeep phase. And then
he'll be ready. So all enemies engaged with that player are placed at the location the investigator was at, unengaged but otherwise maintaining their current game state.
Oh.
So he comes with me, but he's unengaged with you?
Yeah, so I think he'd be in that location. He's already ready. So if I had moved into the location after, then he would engage with me. But since we're both there already, he's not going to engage until the upkeep phase. That's how I read that. Because we'll win that way.
Yeah. I understand that. Yeah, you will win that way. And Whew.
But it does say unengaged. So, well,
Unengaged,
depending,
but
I still have to
otherwise
draw an
maintain-
encounter card.
Unengaged, but otherwise maintaining their current game state. But so he is readied, and any readied enemy at a location with an investigator automatically engages that investigator.
Oh, does it? I thought that it said if you move into a space with an engaged enemy.
Engagement.
Let's double check that first. You're the master here, though.
When an investigator engages an enemy, no, wait.
But I guess we're running into two-player things that maybe you haven't run into.
While an enemy card is in play, it is either engaged with an investigator, or it is unengaged and at a location. Each enemy in an investigator's threat area is considered to be in the same blah, 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 blah. Anytime a ready, unengaged enemy is at the same location as an investigator, it engages that investigator.
Oh, okay.
And is placed in that investigator. So he's unengaged. He unengages with me, but since he is still readied, he will now since you're in that location as well, he will automatically engage with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So knowing that, I guess it sounds like no matter what, one of us is probably going to die.
Yes.
So I can die, I suppose.
You can die, I suppose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because then we now go to the enemy phase. Enemy attacks you for 2 and 2.
Yeah, and that would I would have healed, and 2 exactly kills me.
Kills you. Yeah. So now we are at the resolution. I had resigned. I was the coward running out. You got absolutely curb stomped.
It's fine. It's fine.
If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. You barely managed to escape your house with your lives. The woman from your parlor follows you out the front door, slamming it behind her. You fools, see what you have done. She pushes a chair in front of the door, lodging it beneath the doorknob. We must get out of here. Come with me, and I will tell you what I know. We are the only ones who can stop the threat that lurks beneath from being unleashed throughout the city. You're in no state to argue. Nodding, you follow the woman as she runs from your front porch out into the rainy street toward Rivertown. In your campaign log, record that your house is still standing. In your campaign log, record that the Ghoul Priest is still alive. The lead investigator earns the Lita Chandler card and may include it in his or her deck. This card does not count towards that investigator's deck size. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory value of each card in the victory display. Remember to add eligible locations to the victory display. Each investigator also earns 2 bonus experience as he or she gains insight into the hidden world of the Mythos. So we each get 2 experience, plus we have this victory card from the attic. So we got 3 experience. And did we have any other?
I just looked through. I didn't see anything.
Nope, we didn't get any other victory cards. So we got 3 experience points we could use. You could use to upgrade your deck before the next scenario.
Ooh, all right.
Which I may just leave you to do before the next time.
Yeah.
We are pushing 11 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah, that's almost 3 hours, huh?
It sure flew by. I actually just looked at the time right now.
Last time I looked, it was approaching 9 o'clock.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that was wild. I really liked that a lot.
Yeah, that was my next question. It was, how was your very first Arkham Horror scenario experience?
I'm so embarrassed that you can go back to the first hand and me be like, oh yeah, why not do that? Like, There's no consequences, apparently. Yes, there is. Oh, that
Oh,
was insane. That was really fun and difficult, but rewarding. Even if we lost, I think it would have been a fun
yeah.
loss.
There's a few key draws that did not go our way.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see that it really hinders you when that
Oh,
happens.
I know that it's these ghouls, the minions, right? The enemies coming up
Yeah.
on you, just throw you.
Yeah. And
It is.
yeah, we really did not get our. Maybe we should have spent a little bit more time getting our decks going, because I can see the Doom here was only at 3
Yeah,
out of the
we had
7 for
plenty
that
of time.
second. Um, yeah, now knowing we could go back and replay that first scenario, knowing exactly what was coming our way. I totally forgot. This was almost like playing this like brand new. It's been so long since I played this scenario that I totally forgot what even happened. It's like watching a movie again for like the third time and just totally forgetting what that movie was about.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I caught something brand new that time.
Mufasa died?
Spoilers. Oh, oh, that was
Uh,
good.
yeah. And it's now I have a little bit of a frame of reference for cards, so I feel like I could potentially deck build. I don't know that I will. I might keep the deck
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, look at this.
I know. I barely went through mine as well. I
And
barely.
that's I thought that was a really interesting thing where you only draw one card
At the end of your turn.
automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like maybe we should have spent a little bit more time when we were not engaged with enemies, just to like draw some cards,
Build.
get some resources. Finding those synergies like elder sign abilities to draw you extra cards, always a
Yeah.
good thing.
Well, I mean, I wasn't getting any tomes. That was my problem. And like this one, yeah, that's a fine enough, or that was a good one. It worked out fine. The
Yeah.
being able to draw the encounter card and then two. But this one, Forbidden Knowledge, I should have just gotten rid of that one.
Yeah.
Mulliganed that at the beginning.
What did that one do?
It does use 4 secrets. If Forbidden Knowledge has no secrets, discard it, and then it's a fast action, exhaust Forbidden Knowledge and take 1 horror, move 1 secret Forbidden Knowledge to your resource pool as a resource.
Oh, okay.
So it would have given me resources in exchange for giving me more horror, which I wasn't that. Whoops, I put a 3 on there, but I wasn't that close on horror. So I guess I could have done that to some extent.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking through here. So this girl, like her clairvoyance ability was the one use your brains to do the investigate action. She's got cards in here. She had, where was it? She has another one here. She has Azur's Flame. It's the exact same card, but except for I can use my brains to fight.
Oh, that would have been so nice.
If I had that, yeah, that Ghoul Priest is going down.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I have any fight ones? Because I felt useless in a fight. Oh,
Yeah.
here's a fight. This attack uses willpower instead of fight.
What? Okay, get a load of this card that I didn't see. Hypnotic Gaze. Like it's got that carry feeling to it.
Yeah.
And it says it's a fast action. Play when an enemy attacks an investigator at your location. Cancel that attack. Reveal a token. If it's one of the bad tokens in the bag, deal the damage back to the enemy.
Whoa.
Okay, that card is nuts.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this girl does have some really interesting cards. I just didn't get to them in time. Really cool. Really cool.
I would have loved to get more allies because that would have been stuff that could take damage instead of me.
Yeah. Yeah, and see that I used I had what was that card called? And I had used it for agility times. It was my Robes of the Endless Night. And it says as a fast action, if I could play my spell cards for one less resource, and it could also absorb 2 damage.
That would have been sweet.
I know, and I discarded early on for an agility test.
Oh man, that's the hard part. Like, you know, I gave up 1 or 2 that I wanted to keep.
Yeah,
but it was worth it to get that boost. This one would have been nice. Scrying uses 3 charges, exhausts scrying, and spend 1 charge. Look at the top 3 cards of any investigator's deck or the encounter deck, and then return them to the top in any order. So yes. I could have manipulated the encounter deck, which could have helped us quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, craziness.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks so much for teaching me.
Yeah, now you got a good feeling for the game and the flow, the ebb and flow.
Yeah, it feels very familiar, but very different.
Yes, it's a very different style of card game. But it is so much fun. I enjoyed that scenario just as much as any other scenario I've played, because it felt, I don't know why, it felt fresh again.
Yeah, it's been so many years. You're playing with somebody new.
Yeah. Oh, it was good. That
always helps.
Good stuff.
Are there characters? Are there very many characters that you haven't played as?
Oh, there's tons.
Oh, really?
There's tons of characters I haven't played. I've usually
that you own.
Yeah, that I own all the investigators at this point.
Nice.
I usually do like mystics. This girl does feel that her ability of drawing like the extra tokens out of the bag just seemed really ridiculous. always at least once per turn I could draw 3.
I know, that was so nice. It worked out in our favor several times.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Cool.
Okay. Well, that's the end of the stream. I don't know if there's anybody actually left watching with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this was a lot of fun, Riley. Next Wednesday again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, perfect.
I'm excited. Continue the story. Well, I'm dead, but it's fine.
Now, so since you died by physical damage, the way a campaign works is now you'll go into the next scenario with you have already taken 1 damage going into the next scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was wounded, and so then I got away, but
yeah. So now you'll instead of having 5 health.
5. I'll have 4.
You'll only have 4.
Is it like a permanent thing, or could I heal? Could I heal that?
You can heal. Yeah, if you're able to heal that, you can heal that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you'll just start the next scenario with 1 damage already on your character card.
And then if I survive that time, will my health go back up, or will it be like
it's a permanent physical? They call it trauma in this. It's a physical trauma that you have.
Yeah. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, and then if you die by going, or if you get defeated by going insane, then you got mental trauma, so you have to start with like already 1 brain.
Yeah.
Taken off.
What if both went down at the same time? Do you choose which one?
I believe I don't think it's it's actually possible. I would have to look at that. I would have to look at that stat up. I think you get to choose one, or it actually is both. Let me take a look, because I have that still up here.
This is what happens when you play with me. Things that you never think of come up.
Investigators. Can you be killed and driven insane at the same time? I'm not seeing the answer right away.
That's all right.
I would assume that you would actually choose which one was the one that actually defeated you.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
But it's quite possible that Ghoul Priest deals 2 and 2. Like it's definitely possible that he would actually deal both of them at the same time.
Unlike some things you choose to take horror for, and so it just kind of I could see that happening. I'm sure it does.
Yeah. I forgot. Okay, I got this. So it said that our resolution that I get to put Lita Chantler into my deck.
Oh yes.
Nice. That's sweet. Okay. Should we say goodnight, Riley?
Good night, Riley.
I love that. I love that way so much. I love that so much.
Who does that?
That's definitely a board game.
Goodbye,
podcast.
Roy.
Yeah, goodbye, Royce.
Royce, that's what it was.
Royce and Aaron from Definitely Board Game Podcast.
That's right.
Okay, folks. Right. If there's anybody still watching, we'll see you next week. This was awesome. Yeah. Take care. Yeah, do a little dance.
Good night. Don't let the tears keep you up.
Good night, Saskatoon. Go back and shovel. Oh.